Hey, good morning, everyone. This is Michael Fanning. This is Warm Up 462. And this morning I was listening to a podcast by Sean Croxton, and he actually had Tom Bellew on there. And Tom Bellew was talking about the anti-fragile ego. And I've talked about this before, but I thought it was worth revisiting. And maybe there's somebody that you know that you might want to share this warm up with this morning. But I will put a link to that interview or that talk that Tom Bellew did. But he talked about the difference between having a fragile ego and an anti-fragile ego. And if you think about it, the things that we do, our behaviors are driven by our confidence and our identity. And your ego is based on your identity, and it's how you see yourself in the world. And if you see yourself as a person who always has to be right, if you see yourself as a person who always has to be the best, if you see yourself as a person who compares yourself to others, and if somebody has something better than you, then you want to, you want to strive to be better than they are. That's a very fragile ego, and it's a fragile ego because the whole concept behind who you are identifying as being the best or the strongest or the toughest or the prettiest or the most athletic or whatever it happens to be in our world. Here's what I know: there's always somebody better than you. There's always somebody better than you. And Carol S. Dweck, in her book Mindset, talks about this extensively. And she even talks about this as it pertains to being a parent and dealing with your kids and telling your kids things about themselves, and understanding that there's a better way to look at things. And the way to look at things is we have never achieved. We're never going to be the best. It just doesn't happen. But what we can say about anything we're trying to accomplish is we can say this instead: I'm not the best at it yet. I'm not there yet. I'm not as good as I can be yet. And what that means is that every single day we just strive to get a little bit better, and we don't compare ourselves to anybody else. We compare ourselves to ourselves. And the other aspect is the only way for you to get better is to learn. So what if you shifted your ego from being I'm the best and having an ego that's fragile to an anti-fragile ego that says I'm a learner. And I'm a learner because I know that I don't know it all. I know that I'm not the smartest person in the room. I know that I'm not the best at this. I know that every single day I can get better, and I can get better by increasing my skills. And how do I increase my skills? By being a learner. And somebody points out that I don't know something, I say, thank you so much. That is so great that you pointed that out, because now I know where I sit and I know that I can go learn and get better. That's an anti-fragile ego. That's an ego that's not going to get damaged. And the challenge when you have an ego that's fragile is that you quit. And you quit because your self-confidence and your self-esteem and your self-talk says, hey, you know what? You can't be the best at this, so don't even try. Don't even go and compete. Don't even do it. Don't even go there, because you know what? You're gonna fail, and everybody's gonna look at you, and then you're gonna feel bad about yourself. It just doesn't work. So instead, shift your mind and say, you know what? Today, my ego is going to be based around my identity as being a learner, and I'm not good enough yet. And that means that I have more work to do. That means that I've got more things to learn. And isn't that a wonderful place to be? Something to think about, right? Something to think about. I'll put the link to his interview so you can listen to it. If you know somebody that needs to hear this today, you might want to share it with them. All right, everybody, make it a great day. Be awesome and help somebody. Talk to you later.